It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely co-host Noelle Winters.
Hi, I'm just dancing.
I see you dancing. This is episode 282. We're covering the Family Reunion season 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I wrote season 1. Season 2, episode 3, even though last week was episode 1 and the week before that was episode 1.
Yeah.
Now MTV
This could
decided,
be any number, really.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
There's absolutely no way to know. So this is the episode that everyone has been waiting for.
The much anticipated.
Very anticipated. I got to tell you, the way that social media was going on this,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be like Team Brianna all the way.
Really?
The way that they were making it on social media.
Oh, you mean the girls?
Yes. Oh my God, I almost died.
Oh, don't die.
No, it's okay.
You're trying to put your legs up?
Yeah, but I have this new chair, but I didn't lock the back of it.
Oh,
It could
good.
rock, and I almost died just now.
Okay, don't die, please.
Okay, I'm not going to die now. So, yeah, the way that they were making it, it was like basically like Ashley and
Brianna's
Tia
an
attacked us.
angel.
Right. We were just, you know,
Singing
feeding-
Kumbaya.
we were feeding the
Right.
homeless.
Right.
And then Ashley and T came and punched us both in the face.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nothing was provoked at all.
Nothing. We were just feeding the homeless. We
Yep.
were doing good deeds. We were donating.
Yep.
We were just like helping
Reading
kids
the
with cancer.
Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, and it's like,
Mm.
it's not how it went. It's not how it happened. It's not how it happened.
I think that they could have added a little more to this episode. Maybe a little more
Yeah.
exercises. Maybe a
Like-
little more mud pulling.
Okay. At the time of this fight, I'm like, why isn't everyone in the mud? Get them in the mud pit. Let them mud wrestle.
Let them fight it out in the mud.
Let
You
them
could
mud
charge at the
wrestle.
door.
Why didn't they let them mud wrestle?
Yeah, they should have. Come on.
All right. Well, if you guys want to hear more of Noelle and I, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where you could find all of our bonus episodes, including 16 and pregnant trash talk, 90 Day Fiance single life trash talk, and our favorite BS, where we just kind of
Do this. We BS.
we BS. Patreon.com/trash talk
Where
podcast.
we mud wrestle.
We mud wrestle. That's the higher level. We have a really great new tier. It is
Mhm.
so for each of our podcasts. So we have Catfish Trash Talk, we have 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, and we have this podcast, Teen Mom Trash Talk. So we have new levels for each of them. And if you want each of these episode 1 week early, you just pick which one you want.
So like 90 Day Fiance.
So it's called the 90 Day Fiance Elite.
Love that.
Try
And
it.
then
Try,
there's
try
Team
again.
Mom Trash. All right. Team Mom Trash Talk.
Teen Mom Trash Talk Elite. Try it again.
Catfish?
Catfish Trash Talk Elite. But if you want all of
Wow.
them a week early, you could just join the Elite.
The
level.
full on elite.
You get the full on Elite, and then you get one extra one for free. So just go over to patreon.com. You can get this podcast as the day we recorded up to a week
Today.
early.
Really today.
You get it today.
Yeah. You got it today.
Not tomorrow, just today.
No, today.
Okay, so let's start. So that we're continuing the fight from last
Yes.
episode.
Right. I don't even have a ton of notes.
No,
I mean, I have some notes. But I have a ton of notes.
I actually do have a ton of notes. So
Oh, okay.
the fight from last week, remember, they're just like, listen, a lot of people are going to be like, Tracey took T's side because she's friends with her. I'm here to report the facts.
I think that everyone is wrong.
I think everyone's wrong.
Yep.
I'm literally here to report the facts.
Yep.
T was having a conversation attempting to have a conversation with Roxy.
Right.
She was letting Roxy talk. As soon as T said something, Roxy went into her, kind of like when she attacked Devoyne that time.
I actually think Roxy and Ashley are way more to blame than T and Brianna. I think that.
Yeah, but Brianna, man.
No, listen, Brianna sucks, but Roxanne would not stop. Like
No-
she just wouldn't
no.
from start to finish.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So now we continue the fight, and Ashley is screaming, say it with your chest, say it with your implants.
I love that Margaret's like, I have a bad knee. How are they still fighting?
No, I know. But Roxanne's
Say it
yelling,
with your chest.
T yells back, and then Brianna is just yelling. Brianna's holding Roxy back.
Give me a Roxanne.
Let her free.
Roxanne.
Let her free.
I think you're a little too. I feel like, am I going to get in trouble? I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
What if T?
I think she's a little too lupusy to be acting like that.
Yeah, but
Roxanne.
also like
T will destroy her.
T and Roxanne. That's not.
T was like Godzilla. I'm like, the way she flipped out. No, not saying she didn't have every right to. She did, but
I don't want to fight her.
I wouldn't want to fight T much more. Roxanne, please.
No.
I'll just kick Roxanne down. Come on.
I don't want to fight T even a little bit.
I don't want to fight T. I don't want to fight Ashley much more than I don't want to fight Brianna and Roxanne.
Because Brianna and Roxanne always have someone holding them back.
Yes.
Pretend holding them back.
Also, I think that T and Ashley are now angrier because they were poked and poked and poked.
Right.
Mhm.
So Bree said that T should have apologized.
I think that it didn't have to come to this, but I
Right.
think that T was trying to be the peacemaker.
She was having a normal conversation.
Right. So, okay, she
was like, okay, let's talk about it.
But she tried to say hello to everybody. Does anybody remember episode 1?
Hello? The OG one?
Uh-huh. The one and first one?
Season 2, episode. That was the soft launch of episode 1.
Yeah. So I think
All
that
right.
I don't blame T here.
No, April.
Go home, April. You are drunk.
April, you have to go home now.
You have to go home.
This isn't a saying. It's not an expression. You are actually drunk and you need to go home.
Yeah. You bring nothing to this except anxiety.
She's like, why can't we get along? Ah! And everyone's like, why do we
She's
have
so
to take care of
annoying.
her now?
Yeah. So now we have to deal with her.
Well, Brianna said that there was no excuse to behave like that. And Christy sides with Brianna all the way. Now, Christy has to side with Brianna.
Because of Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
she's like, yeah, I didn't take care of my daughter when she had her liposuction.
Right, you did. You shaved my daughter's cooter, not me.
Right.
Right.
I really didn't like Christy in this episode.
I don't like Christy in general.
I do.
I don't. I think
do.
that Christy is terrible.
I think
but
she's
it's
terrible,
like,
but I like her.
I don't think that she did really much to piss me off this episode, but I think she is being immature. And I think
They're
that
all being so
they're
immature,
all being so
including
immature.
Cheyenne and including her mother.
Yeah,
Sorry, not
everyone.
sorry.
You're right.
Sorry, not sorry. All right. So
what did
Roxy
you say before we were texting? It's mob mentality.
Yes.
Mhm.
Roxy said that T will learn to respect Brianna. I don't think she will. Are you
Not many people do learn that lesson
Right,
to
but-
respect Brianna.
What are you gonna do, Roxy?
Right. What are you going to do to make
You're
them
gonna
respect
school her?
Tell her. Tell
Do
her
it.
right now.
Do it.
Say, you going to learn today.
Do it. I'm not gonna hold you back.
Right. Nobody's going to hold
But-
you back.
I'm also not gonna hold T back.
I'm going to put you in a cage with T, and you're going to make
I'm gonna
her
put you in
respect
a
Brianna.
mud pit. I'm gonna tie.
I would love to watch
I'm
that.
gonna tie the rope around both of your necks.
That would be fun. Push,
You have to-
pull, push, pull.
But you're only ankle deep in mud, so I don't know what
Right.
that's about.
Right. And then Coach B keeps saying, stop. Stop right there.
Stop.
Stop right there.
Stop right there. Why are you trying to kill her?
Right.
Why are you choking her to death?
Tell me about your ancestral trauma, ancestor.
What
I
did
don't know
your
how to say it.
ancestors do?
What did your ancestors do to you? That you have all this generational trauma. But what did Jade's call it? She called it ancestral
She
trauma.
said it's from our ancestors. She's like, it's all the stuff that our ancestors passed on to us.
Oh man,
Our
these girls.
forefathers.
All right, 7 years ago.
7 years ago. My mother didn't love me the way she should have.
And now too, actually.
And,
That's
and,
something
now
for my
look,
therapist.
and now look. So now I have a rope tied around my neck. I'm in a mud pit and I'm
I'm
on television
hog-tied in mud right now. Thank you so much.
on Teen Mom.
Okay.
But don't worry, there's a woman in a very nice silk outfit telling me to stop.
She just keeps telling me to stop.
It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So Roxy, so T keeps saying, let's have a conversation.
Right. And Roxanne
No, but she's like actually
won't let her
saying
speak.
it.
Yeah.
But she's saying, well, then let's have a conversation.
Mhm.
Amber looks scared and pale.
Amber, not that I've ever been a fan, lost me so much this episode.
Why? Because she made everything about her? No.
Yeah, she's also just a dick.
All right. So Tiffany said that Kaya was called a clown by T.
Okay.
And
Well, I mean, listen, T shouldn't get involved in all of Ashley's drama. I get that. But like all of these girls always have so much drama.
But
And
there's
they
just so
also
much.
they involve the moms too. T, you know, Ashley will be like, "Don't make my mom kick your ass," and then Brianna's like, "Well, my mom's gonna kick your ass too."
Right, but also I don't know, man. So Cheyenne's laughing with her mother.
Cheyenne's like, "I wish I was dead. What is happening here?"
Right.
Yeah.
She's like, this isn't going with my elite lifestyle.
Yeah, this is.
She's
I
like-
can't take a photo shoot here.
She's like, I heard that Brianna doesn't even get party planners for her daughter's birthday parties. She's like, I heard she always has her bra straps out during said birthday parties.
She does, and she always wears motorcycle shorts to these said parties.
Noelle, when you get your clothing line when you're famous,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna have motorcycle shorts.
Yeah, it's not bike shorts, it's motorcycle shorts.
No, I love that for you.
Mhm.
So Kate said that she's not doing well mentally.
I'm big shocked.
You remember
Sorry.
the last episodes we were like, Kate's doing so much better.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
And the future episodes that I saw in the coming attractions where Kate's like, I'm not doing well. I'm very anxious. Ty has to come here. She seems great.
Oh yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. And then Jade's flipping out that she needs to go home. Like, what's happening?
Everyone's crying. I think
Yeah.
everyone's it's like a bad sleepover. I've had sleepovers like this.
Me too. That's where my trauma really in life comes from,
Sleepovers?
is bad sleepovers. Because suddenly they're trying to like get a girl possessed in this corner.
Right. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to tell you about my worst sleepover ever, and it's not even the ones with the fist fights.
Tell me.
Okay. Lauren Mills's basement.
Okay.
All right.
I slept over at Lauren Mills's house too, but not when I was a kid.
No. Her grandmother's house.
Oh, I've never been there.
Mm-hmm. So we were at Nona's house.
Mm-hmm.
We were sleeping in the basement, and it's like 2 a.m. and I have chapped lips, but there's no chapstick.
What will Tracey do? Call 911, obviously.
I wanted to. I
I
went
know
in the
you did.
cabinet and I got some olive oil and I put it on my lips, but it's not very moisturizing. It's not what you think it is. You need a thicker consistency. You do. You need a thicker consistency. Olive oil is just not going to cut it. You need
Coconut
some-
oil would have worked.
Coconut oil would have worked, but we were not that advanced at this point in
Right.
our lives. This was Nona's house. I
There was
mean,
no Trader Joe's then.
there was no Trader Joe's. This was a strictly olive oil household.
Okay.
It was a rough night.
And what did you do?
I put the olive oil on. I kept reapplying.
Did you cry all night? Did you cry yourself to sleep after
I probably
that?
didn't go to sleep.
I guarantee you didn't.
I don't think I went to
You
sleep.
didn't.
I couldn't.
You know what's so funny is the people watching and listening, they don't know that this is real.
No,
this
this is
is
real.
really who Tracey is.
How do you sleep with kind of chapped lips?
First of all, I can't believe that you slept somewhere that wasn't your house.
I was wild when I was little.
No, I know, but it's like Tracey really can't, like, she's so particular about
it
everything.
needs to be the
She
perfect.
gives me bags of stuff all the time, and there was socks in there the other
Mhm.
day, and Matt's like, let me guess, these bother Tracey's ankles. And I'm like, probably.
They do. They're not the consistency that I need on my feet.
This is who she
They're
is.
brand new socks. I can't wear them.
I wear them. I'm just fine. I survived.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I know.
Those socks were the olive oil of socks. I needed coconut oil socks.
You do need coconut oil.
All right. Well, if you guys want to hear more about this, go to BS. Lauren's going to be very tickled by this.
oh, I can't
conversation.
wait to talk about more on BS.
So Ashley and Kaya are talking kind of okay.
Yeah, but Kaya, like, just accept the apology.
Kaya,
Why
are
do you
trying
have to
be,
keep
are you
going?
trying to be a hero?
But why do you have to keep going? It's like, well, I don't
Okay.
believe her. Who cares?
Okay. Say,
Do you
sure.
guys live anywhere near each other? Do
Do
you,
you
hang
live in the
out?
same house?
But that's what I mean.
Is
Why
that your
do
sister?
you?
Who cares?
Why do you care?
I don't know. So now they're yelling about April to tone it down.
I mean, April's a lot.
She's so much. Kayla was like,
Mhm.
I'm not involved in this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera real quick. I am going to overline my lips up to my nose.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to do the confessional while you guys are fighting.
It's crazy because, like, you really don't see much of Kayla. You don't see Jamie at all.
No,
Like-
Jamie took a leave of absence.
Yeah, it's like this
Jamie was busy
you hardly see
working to buy the
Macy.
eyeliner,
Right.
the lip liner. There must
Like-
have been pounds of lip liner.
There's a lot of lip liner, but all
And
of them.
she's talking bad about Ashley. She's talking
Uh-huh.
She hates Ashley.
Well, see, that's something that bothers me. Like, there has to be more to
Well,
this stuff
Ashley
that
got
we
in a
don't
fight with her.
see.
Do you remember when Ashley got in a fight with
Yeah,
her
of
at
course
the
I do.
reunion?
I remember, but Ashley got into a fight with Jade at that reunion too.
Yep.
So it's like a little bit of this is a common denominator, but the problem is Brianna is like Ashley's match.
Yes.
They're both the same, but
yes.
it almost seems like Ashley is the lesser of two evils. So that's
Yes.
why people online and us, we're all taking Ashley's side, but
Right.
everybody in the house is
But
taking
Ashley's
Brianna's
also
side.
talking less about it. Brianna's talking way more about
And
it.
Ashley's not yelling at all.
Oh, that's the scariest part.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's how you know she's actually really tough because like she'll wipe the floor with you.
So Roxy is screaming. So Kaya said F her apology.
Okay, Kaya, you're cool.
All right. So Roxy is screaming, Pastor, Pastor. See, that's
because
when it's
didn't
like,
Pastor T hold Kaya's hand and Roxy's like, oh, well, look at her praying and she's a pastor and she's a pastor. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
well,
If they were at that window talking that shit to me, I would have broken that window if I was T.
oh dear. Well, Christy's laughing and Amber's telling Kaya to stop. She's like, stop. And Kaya's like, I need space. I don't know. All this is so dramatic, but now it is now about Amber.
Right. But Amber's also like, I don't fight on social media. Did you remember cursing Christina and Gary out on social media?
The people that raise your children?
The people that raise your children, because you're the meanest person out of everyone in this house. You're the meanest one. You're the meanest person here.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah.
She forgets real quick, and
I
she's also
know.
very holier than thou.
Yes.
So now Tiffany has to console Amber because Kaya walked away from her.
Yeah, Kaya looks at you like a big sister, and Amber's like, I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know that? Why are you mean and a bitch?
Okay, but Tiffany, I really hope that's not true.
I don't think that's true. I think Tiffany
Okay.
just felt bad.
Well,
But I like that Tiffany's like, she's my own daughter. I don't run after her. I know how she is.
no, but it's like,
I know. I know.
stop.
Everyone is being so dramatic. It's like PMS Central
Okay.
in this house. It's too much for
Yes.
me.
It's everyone's all the way extra.
I would have my AirPods in and I'd sit in the corner like, goodbye.
Like Jamie. You'd be at work with Jamie.
Yes, I would. Yes.
Lip lining. So she's sharpening Kayla's lip liner with a sword.
I have my lip liner right here.
Oh, good.
Waiting.
So then Amber says, she could be the bigger person like me.
Yeah, Amber, you're the bigger person.
How's that going?
On what
Amber?
planet? When
She
you were
does-
holding the machete? When you were letting a strange man from Walmart change Leah's diaper? When were you being the bigger
those
person?
TikToks
exactly?
really bring it back, huh?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to put them on our Instagram.
All right, now Kaya and Ashley are talking. They're talking pretty normal-ish.
Yeah.
They're disagreeing. They're not going to fist fight.
They're agreeing to disagree. Really.
They're not going to fist fight. They don't like each other. They're talking about how much
No.
they don't like each other, and that's kind of it. And
Which is fine.
Kate has to hold Kaya.
Amber's
Sorry,
like,
I'm in mommy mode.
Amber's like, it's an A. What Ashley said, it's between A and B, and here comes C, Kate, inserting herself, which is very funny.
She's like, I just meant her name started with a C.
Right.
Technically. And everyone's like, let them hash it out. Let them hash it out. Let them hash it out. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hash browns are delicious.
I love hash browns.
They just kept saying hash. And then I'm like, what's not delicious?
What?
Corned beef hash.
I've never eaten it. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it. I don't even like looking at it.
I used to work with this woman who used to make roast beef hash all the time. I don't know what I don't really know anything about it.
I don't want anything hashed in a meat way.
But what is it? Meat and potatoes, really? Just chopped up?
I guess you chop it up like really little. I don't want my meat chopped into a paste.
Well, that's the problem. It's like gel.
I don't want that. I want brown hash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
I want them smothered, want them covered like my Waffle House hash browns.
I just want the potato part.
I'd like the cheese.
Okay, smothered. Right. Is there peppers or onions on that too? Yeah, right? I'm nearly positive.
Smothered is there's okay, wait, hold on. This is really important stuff.
Yeah, this is important.
Okay, so
stuff,
I know
guys.
that I think chunked is onions.
Oh, I don't like the way that sounds. So
all right, so let's see. Waffle. Oh God. Waffle. We need a producer. Nick.
Nick, where are you? Read us the Waffle House menu right now. There are
Uh,
people screaming into the camera right now. I'm
No, I
screaming into
know.
the void right now.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting there.
There's no Waffle Houses in New York.
Probably
We have enough
upstate.
drama.
Yeah, but where are you supposed to work when you get out of jail?
Oh, that's true. I know
where are you supposed to
Pennsylvania
get
has like
stabbed?
Eaton Park. There's
Mhm.
all types of places.
Yes. Okay, so we have smothered, sautéed with onions.
Yum. Okay.
We have
That's it?
covered,
Okay.
melted with American cheese. Chunked with chunks of grilled hickory smoked ham. Diced some grilled tomatoes for juice. I want diced.
I want all of that. How about just,
Peppered, fired up with spicy jalapeno pepper,
I don't want
jalapeno.
jalapenos for breakfast.
I don't want that.
No, thank you.
Capped, adorned with grilled button mushrooms.
Yuck.
I mean, I like mushrooms, but not here.
Mushrooms in my hash browns?
Mushrooms in my hash browns.
That's my new rap album's name. Mushrooms in my hash browns.
You and LL Cool J could collaborate.
LL Cool J. That's the rapper you picked for my rap album?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do mushrooms on my hash browns, yeah, that's around his speed.
That's true. It's
right,
like Mary had a
topped.
little lamb.
Top prepared with birch chili, a combination of chili beans, Jimmy Dean sausage, tomato, onions, and more. A lot of brand name collaborations.
Is top the same as like cooked? Cucked? What do you cuck a guy?
Yes, it's cooked. It's prepared with birch chili, a combination of chili beans, Jimmy Dean sausage, tomato, onions, and your husband's in the closet watching you bang some guy. How'd you know? And then you could get country with sausage gravy poured atop. You could combine any of those to your liking, or even order your hash browns all the way with all 8 of the above toppings.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's like
tell
animal
me the
style.
stuff you want on your hash brown. You don't have to
Okay.
tell me the exact name of it, but tell me the stuff you want on it.
Okay, I want mine smothered, sautéed with onions.
Mhm.
No, do I?
It depends on how cooked they are. If they're too raw, they're gonna give you heartburn.
Thank you for
Uh-huh.
understanding.
I do. What if they're like almost caramelized, like very cooked?
I want the tiniest dab of smother.
Okay.
I want them covered.
Okay. Which is cheese. Okay.
American cheese, yeah. I want them smothered. No, I want a little smother.
That's a tiny bit of onion.
Yeah, smother.
Okay. You want a
Okay,
I want
so
them also.
Okay, I'm gonna order mine now. I want them. Can I have hash browns covered and diced?
You know what? Make that too. Garcon, make that too.
Thank
That
you.
sounds delicious.
Bon appetit.
I've never had a hash brown with a tomato.
I like tomato and everything.
So do I.
Um,
Covered and diced.
So everyone's talking about hashing it out.
Yeah, and then later on we talk about cinnamon rolls too.
Oh God, so good. So Kaya said that everything that Ashley said is a lie. Okay, fine.
Okay, who cares?
But here's the thing: no one actually does care because they're not.
Nobody
actually
cares.
fighting.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Fine. She's she's also not even saying that to her face. She's saying this in the confession.
Of course she is.
Right. So now April apologizes to Roxy. I felt bad for Roxanne. I felt so bad for Roxanne. Roxanne was trying so hard. Don't touch. Please don't. Please don't.
I feel bad for Roxanne because I know what April smells like right now. It's the end of the night at the bar smell.
She was waiting for the pool game to finish.
She is. She's waiting for a Butch to take her home, really. The smell coming off of her. I know that smell. I used to have a roommate that smelled like that.
Macy's wasted.
Macy's so wasted, but like at least she's not annoying, you
She's
know?
not, yes. April says, quote, "You're stupid. I want to go home."
Go. Bye.
April is very mad at Larry.
Yeah, because they cut her off.
She's flipping out.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Flips off the camera.
So rude.
Get a life.
She's like, there's something wrong though. Like this isn't her being mean. Like there's something wrong. She's regressing in her.
No, I think this is her
alcoholism.
being hammered.
Right, but she regresses in her hammeredness. She's
Yeah,
like
a lot of people
child.
do.
Yeah, very weird. So now, Cheyenne doesn't like the frog, Kate.
But that's what I mean. Like, leave her alone, you know?
She doesn't like the frog.
She doesn't have to like it.
You guys are not very close like that. Leave her alone.
Right. You're not friends like that.
I could torture you with a frog. I got to tell you, I wouldn't.
If you knew I didn't like something, you wouldn't chase me with it.
Mm-mm.
Why
don't
would I?
like
I would
that.
never do that to you either.
Because that's the thing. I don't like that done to me.
No, that's like I've had people do that to me. Like, oh, you're afraid of spiders, and it's like
Don't
I
like
could
it.
faint. Why would you do that?
I do not like that at all. I don't think it's
Yeah.
funny, not even a little bit.
No, me neither.
You know what I also don't like?
What?
I hate when people tickle me and I don't like it. And I'm like, hey, could you stop?
Well, that's what they say about kids. Don't tickle kids
Yeah, it's
because
terrifying.
they're like trying to make you stop, but you won't stop. Yeah.
No, Noelle,
Yeah.
I think we just unlocked another trauma of mine.
No, that is my trauma. I used to be held down and tickled all the
Me
time
too.
and I couldn't make it stop.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It
Everything's
flips
fine.
me out. Mhm.
Everything is fine.
If you want to hear more about that, join our Patreon.
Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast for all of our trauma.
Okay.
So Larry talks to Roxy and Brie, and Roxy
Mhm.
said she will keep distance. Amber wants to talk to Kaya because now it's about her. Amber, Kaya's going to take a restraining order against you.
That's what I mean. Amber, your mom's
Stop.
not even there. Go home. Go home. Glamma's not even there. Olive Mouth is hurting.
Glamour Olive is home.
Yeah, she needs help. She has very many medical issues. Go help her.
You know what I think about sometimes when I think about Olive Mouth?
What?
Cocktail onions.
Like for a Gibson.
Mhm.
My dad used to drink those.
Really? Did he do
Yeah.
the onions?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
wow.
he's drinking. It's a Gibson. Okay, so the martinis with onions in it are called
They're- yeah.
Gibsons because the last two letters of Gibson is ON, like an onion. Think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had an uncle that used to carry around his own cocktail onions.
My uncle used to carry around habaneros to put in all his food. Very weird. I don't know what's up with old guys.
This is very fun. So now Amber is very high and mighty.
When you text me and said she was holier than thou, like I didn't even realize it until I was watching this.
This is very, very bad. So now Jade has to make cinnamon rolls.
Make me
right?
some.
She has to make cinnamon rolls. Also, it's like you didn't even do
No,
the
I
hack from
know.
TikTok. You couldn't put heavy cream on them and then like cover them and make
I
whatever.
need that.
whatever.
But okay.
So Ashley and Tia are in the kitchen, and
Mhm.
this is when it happens. Roxanne straight up bumps her,
Yeah, of course you did.
and T goes, "Excuse me."
Yeah,
Say excuse me. You could say
Yeah,
excuse me to
of
me.
course.
Don't be in here hitting me like that.
Yeah, there's no
Don't bump
reason
into
for
me.
it.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Brianna tells Ashley, she's like, now this is going to start, right? So Brianna
Mhm.
stands on the counter and
For
tells her she will
what?
kick her in the throat.
But why are you standing on the counter? And Ashley's like, if you're tough, come down. If you are tough, come
And she's
down.
right.
Yep.
See, this is the thing. I think they're all at fault in life.
Right.
But if we're talking about this very specific incident, Brianna and
Right.
and Roxy started it.
But not even from earlier in the night. If we're talking
No.
for
I'm
this
talking
5
about this
minutes. Yes.
right here.
Yes.
Forget there's no past.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hello,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
I agree with this.
So Brianna says she's gonna kick her in the throat, and then Ashley spits on her.
I closed my eyes.
I didn't close my eyes.
I did.
I don't know. Listen,
I
was it
can't watch
gross?
stuff like
Absolutely.
that.
But you know what? You're
What?
gonna kick me in the throat, right?
No, I know. I know. Do
I
it.
don't know. I just wasn't mad. Like they really did
Mhm.
start. You get on the counter. So now Brianna throws like a Yeti at Ashley.
Yeah, I know. You could like concuss somebody this way.
So she gets carried through the air for many minutes. She's
Yes.
flying like Superman.
Yes.
They're crowd surfing her.
Mhm. They are.
And then she falls in love with the security guard that's
Mhm.
holding her. They date for a few weeks. Everyone gets fired. Yada, yada, yada.
And then that's the love story. Well, that was the quick love
No,
story. Yes.
but you know, it's like,
yeah.
why did it take so many men to keep carrying Brianna? Just put her in chokehold.
I know. It's like it's not that hard.
I could have held Brianna back.
I could have held. I could have held.
I
Brianna
would have
back.
put one arm. I would have locked my arms with her. And held her back.
Yeah.
And then I would have
It's not that hard.
squeezed her neck
Honestly, I
until
don't
she
think
died.
she's fighting back that hard.
No.
No.
Stop.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll tell you what made me laugh out loud. And
Tell
it
me.
might not be very nice.
Mhm.
Roxy said,
Mhm.
"You trash." And as quick as anything, T goes, "Your mama trash."
Mm.
I scream loud.
I know. I know. I know.
I was like, that's really funny.
Also, Roxy's throwing water, saying she's baptizing them. And then later on, Ashley says about baptizing. Everybody's like, how funny was Ashley? And I'm like, I think she got that from Roxanne, though, because Roxanne
Yes.
did say that first.
Right. So now Jade's yelling at T. How old are you?
Okay, Roxanne is the same age, honey. So what are you doing? Also, Christy's the same age, and Christy's acting the fool.
Right. So she's like, how old are you? How old are you? And she goes, I look better than you.
It's not wrong. Not wrong.
So Brianna's now crying and Roxy's hugging her. And it's like, yeah, you enable her.
I wish Brittany was there.
You don't think Brittany would have joined in on the festivities?
No, I think she would have been like, guys, shut up.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Because she was even tweeting about it. She's like, I missed out on a paycheck.
Oh, I saw that.
Because you guys can't get it together.
I did.
Like,
see
I
that.
do. I think that she's very, very calm. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that I'm sure she would have flipped out when Ashley spit, but I don't think it would have escalated had she
Sure.
been there. Because she would have been like, Mom, go to your
Stop.
room.
Yeah. You gotta stop crying.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. This is something
Yeah.
that I told you offline.
Yeah.
When Roxy bumped T,
Mm-hmm.
and T was like, you could have said, excuse me.
Right.
As soon as she got nasty, I would have decked her. I would have been so calm and I just would have decked her. I wouldn't have screamed. I wouldn't have done
See,
anything.
but that's not what would have set me off.
No. But I'm just saying I would have.
I would have been madder when they were talking shit to me through that glass. That's
Okay,
what bothered
But does
me.
anyone know? Like,
Yeah.
I watch a lot of reality TV.
Right. Oh, no, I didn't know that.
If you really want to fight, you gotta be really calm about it.
You have to be.
You don't threaten it. You do. But that's what I was saying about the punch. Like, it's
You
like,
just
don't
do it.
Don't tell me you're gonna punch me in the face.
Just do it.
No, you walk over.
Mhm.
You go, listen, I think we should talk. And then you deck her in the
Yes.
face.
Right. You're
'Cause that
absolutely
makes
right,
me
though.
laugh.
Right. And that's why they should do it. That's why they
It's-
should do it.
It's for me.
It's all for Tracey.
Noelle, tell me you wouldn't have cry laughed.
Oh, I would have left. I would love to see T destroy somebody.
If Ashley was like, Kaya,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Right.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
Right.
And then just got her. I mean,
Yeah,
listen,
that
I'm
would've
not
been- that
condoning
would've
it.
been
I'm
funny.
just saying that's
Yeah.
definitely a technique.
No, it would have been funny.
Okay. Well, Ashley, okay.
Yeah.
This is where Kate said that she's worried about Ashley. So she asked her if she was pregnant.
Well, did she flat out ask her if she was pregnant?
She said that she asked her because of what she was wearing. It seemed like she had a baby bump. So
Right,
Kate
because
asked
she
her.
had said like, no, really, you shouldn't be stressed out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She told her. So now I love this for Jade. Jade gets the ultimate accent.
Oh, I know.
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, you want some sweet? I got you some sweet.
Got a life.
Jade.
Got a life, Jade.
Jade.
Stop.
You talking about?
Who are you?
Because she wants Roxy to know that she made her cinnamon buns. Because Jade
Right.
made them for her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, make them for me though. I would eat some cinnamon buns,
I want cinnamon buns.
but I don't want Jade to handle anything I'm gonna eat.
Absolutely not. So now Kate tells everyone that Ashley might be pregnant.
Okay, I don't really think she was wrong because
Okay,
it's
so I
like
was
don't
okay.
touch her.
Okay. So I was thinking about this
Yeah.
in the bathtub today.
Uh-huh.
What would I have done?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was wrong of Kate to do that.
Right.
But at the same time,
I see
might have
why
done
she
that.
did it.
I might
Yeah.
have done that. I might have been like, absolutely not. But I would have done it in the moment.
Okay. While it was going on, right? Like, is Ashley spit? I would have been like,
She's pregnant. She's pregnant.
Yeah,
Please don't
she's
touch her.
pregnant.
Please don't touch her.
Don't touch her. And I would have like jumped in front of her.
Exactly.
Yes, I do agree with
That's
that.
what So now it's
I
like, so
agree.
now that the fight's over, now you're going to tell
now
people.
you're just gossiping.
Now you're
Mhm.
gossiping.
Mm-hmm. Now you look like a
Now
gossip.
you're gossiping.
Yep.
Thank you. And you're right. Then jump in front of her.
Right. Because that's
so
when I would
worried?
have done it. Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, absolutely not. You cannot do this.
Yes.
I'll beat up Rihanna for you. Just stay over
Also,
here.
obviously she's pregnant. So like you could have just stopped this.
Sure.
Mhm.
So now Kaya said her face ain't effing pregnant. So what, you're gonna punch her in the face?
So you have to punch her in the face so she won't.
Kaya,
What?
no one's fighting with you.
Kaya,
Unfortunately, Kaya,
come
no
on.
one's fighting with you.
Come on, Kaya.
Because
Give me a
Kaya's trying
break.
to fight with Ashley, and Ashley's not fighting back because she's not interested in this.
Because
fight.
Ashley doesn't care.
Ashley's
Yeah.
like, I am so sorry.
Yeah, Ashley's like, I don't care.
All
Goodbye.
right, so Ashley said that she's gonna crack Bree in the face,
I believe this.
and Larry is gonna go mediate everyone. So
Mhm.
Bree was like, I was mature enough not to escalate the situation.
Is that what you call it?
What?
It's just so weird because all the other girls like agree.
Oh no, they're all the way.
They
So
all
now
drank the Kool-Aid.
Larry wants to take Ashley and T to a hotel because,
Mhm.
quote, the spit connected.
He's not wrong though.
Well, Cheyenne is backing Bree up and is like, no, you're fine, Bree. No, you did the right thing.
That's shocked me.
Cheyenne.
If I was Cheyenne, I wouldn't back anybody up. I'd be like, I think you should all go home. I think the 4 of you should go home.
Yeah, I think you should all
Yeah.
be voted off the island. I'm going
Yeah.
in my bedroom.
I don't think that any 2 of
Me
you
and
are better
Margaret are
than the
going
other
back
2.
to bed to cuddle.
Yeah, me and Margaret, we're gonna go to Nordstrom tomorrow. We're gonna go shopping.
Yeah, stop.
It's like, what? Yeah.
So this is when Ashley said it's the holiest thing she's ever experienced. I just baptized the bee because she's dirty and she's disgusting.
Okay. But you're just showing them more and more why they should take you to
I
a
know.
hotel.
Well, then she said, F you and F your dirty ass, ugly ass mama. That was pretty funny. I liked it.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. So now also there's something that I definitely missed. It's when
What?
T was apologizing to Kaya.
Okay. T was apologizing to Kaya. She held Kaya's hand and she
And
was
she
basically
said,
like, I'm sorry.
I hurt your feelings.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. You know, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I feel bad that you feel that way. She was
Mhm.
being really nice.
I
And
thought it
while-
was fairly genuine.
So do I. And while she was holding her hand, that's when Roxy
was like,
look at
pastor.
a preacher, and oh yeah, she's a pastor. Now she's praying. Look at her, ha ha ha. And that's when Roxy was talking, and that's
Right.
when I would have broken the window. That's what triggered me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it was all
Yeah.
of them. And then they're like, she's still yelling. She's still yelling. Like they were all in the house mocking.
Mhm. Of course they were.
And it's like, even Christy's like, oh, she's still yelling. It's right. It was like a gossipy.
Yes.
It was a bully situation. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that Ashley hasn't bullied people online. I'm not saying that T hasn't bullied people online. What I'm saying is I'm looking at this situation very specifically, aside from everything else.
I agree.
And that's what I can say.
I agree.
I'm shocked the way that it was portrayed. I definitely thought that it was going to be a little bit more clear that it was Roxanne and Bree that were the victims.
Me too.
And I got to tell you,
Uh-huh.
the general consensus that I'm seeing is that not everyone's on Brianna's side.
You mean like
In
listeners?
like fans, yes,
Yeah.
listeners and fans. They're like, what?
It's okay. So it seems like all the girls from the show
Are on Brianna's
side, and all of us are on Ashley's side.
Everyone else is on
Yep.
T and Ashley's side.
Everyone from the stuff that I've even posted on our Instagram, like everybody's
No, but that's what I'm saying. The
commenting.
people that are
Yep.
commenting, the people in the
Yep.
groups on Facebook, everyone's saying like, no, that
Yes.
was Brianna and Roxanne that caused the problem.
But also, I will say everybody already hates Brianna because of Kale. So it also makes it easier to hate Brianna
Okay.
too, though.
So this is what I will say.
Yeah.
A lot of this started because Ashley was backing Kale up, right?
Yes.
I hope
Mhm.
that Kale is being loyal to Ashley at this
Yes,
point.
so do I, but
I'm just saying. I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening behind the scenes.
me too.
But it's like she
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
backed
Mhm.
you up. So just
Yeah.
saying.
Ashley has gone to war for you, basically.
Yes.
Yep.
So just throwing that out there. I don't really have anything else to you.
No, that was it. It's over.
I can't believe how Kate and Amber think they're better than everyone else.
Yes, they do. And they're the worst.
Why? Because they were the OGs.
Yeah, that doesn't make you better.
I'm sorry. I'm in mama mode.
Yeah. Okay. So now you have to hug somebody in the middle
Okay.
of an
Well, also,
argument?
how would I know that you're in mama mode if you don't have your sweatshirt that says mama on?
Right. It doesn't say Mama Bear on it. How
I
would
don't know.
know?
How do I know you're a mama bear?
How would I know? There is no way
I don't
to
know. There's no way to know. You better wear
Yeah.
your shirt.
Next time, wear your shirt. Bring 2.
Bring 2 of your shirts.
Yeah.
But only wear 1 because you're not going to change it.
You're never changing it.
April needs to go home. Listen, I think that at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
they should have been like, everyone go inside. You'll all figure it out. April, we're bringing you to a
Right.
hotel.
Yeah. April needs to go home. She's too much. I would flip out. Mm-hmm.
I would rather spend time with anyone else but her
Me too.
in that house.
Me too.
Anyone else. I would rather than be like, you're sharing a room with Amber.
Yeah, me too.
I would have been like, that's terrible.
Except
That's
I don't
fine.
want to share a room with Christy, but yeah, I know. Rather than April, I would
Christy or
share a room with
April?
anybody. Yep.
Yeah, no.
Rusty all the way.
Yeah, I don't like. All right.
I
So
don't
April,
like.
you really lost me, April.
Bye, April. I mean, you didn't really have me ever.
I know, but like you couldn't play the game for like a few days.
She
on
can't.
camera?
That's her problem. She can't. She never has. Look at her, the 16 and pregnant episode.
Kate.
Yeah.
Kate.
Mm-hmm.
At what point is this your like? Stop.
Yeah, Kate, stop. Because I wouldn't have a relationship with her.
Let her watch your kid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She doesn't drink when she's around your kids.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Have Larry watch your kids.
Larry. I love when April yelled at Larry, though. That was funny. She's like, you're stupid.
I know. It was very funny.
Where
Poor
was
Larry?
regular David?
Where's regular David?
I don't know. Noelle,
Yeah, Tracey.
I have big news.
Tell me.
And I wanted to tell you here on the air.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
We have a new TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast. Go follow us on TikTok, because if you're not following us on TikTok, what are you doing? Also, we're on YouTube, guys.
If you're not following us on YouTube or TikTok, you're fake.
You're so stupid.
You're fake.
We're on TikTok, Trash Talk Podcasts. We're on YouTube, Trash Talk Podcasts. What are you doing? All the links are right down there in the show notes. You could follow the show at Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter, Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Lots of shows coming up. TraceyCarnazzo.com. Make sure you go over there. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Everything is right there on TraceyCarnazzo.com. Follow us, follow us, follow us. Don't be a silly goose.
Don't be silly, because we're
Give
the
us a-
silly geese.
Yeah. Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever you listen to us on. Thank you so much for listening. And we will see you again one day.
Bye forever.
Goodbye forever.